Let's take a look at the Cartesian coordinate grid here. And so what we have is a grid with a horizontal and a vertical axis here, okay? In the middle right here, this is my 0, 0 point right there in the middle, okay? 0, 0. Now, if we're going to label the axis from the 0, 0 here, as we go this way in this direction right here, this is the positive x direction, all right? As you go from 0, 0 and head in this direction right here, this is the negative x direction, okay? So that's shown here, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. And the y-axis, which is up and down, as you move in this direction right here, it is the positive y direction, and it's showing as increasing numbers. And as you move from 0, 0 down this way, it is the negative y direction, okay? So when you're up in this quadrant right here, which is positive x and positive y, these are all positive numbers up here, this up here is going to be quadrant 1. The next quarter over here, where you're moving in the negative x direction, but you're still in the positive y, everything up here is positive in the y direction. This is quadrant 2. Down here, where you're going to obviously have a negative x and a negative y, it's quadrant 3. And over here is positive x, negative y, quadrant 4. So those are your 4 quadrants. Now, as you plot points, remember the points are given as x, comma, y. So what you're going to do is you're going to start at the 0, and then you're going to move first in the x direction and then the y direction, and you'll put your point. So the first one they want here is negative 3, negative 1. Now that's kind of a tricky one because it's got negatives in it, but let's do it. This is the x and this is the y. So we start at 0, then we move 1, negative 2, negative 3 in the x direction, and then the y is negative 1. So it's right there. Negative 3 in the x, and then negative 1. So it's to the left and down. The next point here, which was 4 and minus 4, okay, it's x, y. So we're going to start at the origin. We're going to move 4 in the positive x. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but now we need to move negative 4 in the y. 1, 2, 3, 4 down here. So there was my second point right there, okay? And these would have something like points A, and you would label it A, and point B, it could be labeled as B, and point C. Okay, point C is 5, 3. Okay, well this is an easy one. It's in quadrant 1. We're moving 5 in the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we move up 3. 1, 2, 3, and that is that point right there, and we label it C. So there's our Cartesian coordinate system.